You could call them the men of the hour, would-be merger and acquisition mates. 21st Century Fox's Rupert and Lachlan Murdoch, and Disney's Bob Iger arriving for today's events at the Allen & Company conference in Sun Valley. Now, the high-stakes deal trying to get together between those two companies, not the only hot story. Charlie Gasparino, you've got chatter orbiting around Amazon's Jeff Bezos, not about Amazon, but about his space outfit, Blue Origin.
You know what's great about ending up here with you, Liz, on my day in Sun Valley? I've not been thrown out yet, and I still get to talk to you from the roadside. The cops, by the way, there's an APB out for me, I've heard. They're all talking about me here. They remember what happened a few years ago. But, you know, it hasn't stopped us from doing our job. We've been breaking a lot of stories. We'll get into that later. But the latest is an interesting speech, I guess, or discussion led by Jeff Bezos, the CEO of Amazon, who was speaking about space. So maybe Jeff Bezos wants to sell, you know, movies to Martians. I don't know, Amazon movies, Amazon Prime to the Martian community. But no, what he was talking about, according to the sources that we have that were in the room, was building out infrastructure in space he believes that in order for mankind to exist in perpetuity, you know, so he was being somewhat esoteric about this, from what I understand. We need to build bricks and mortars, people living in space, on the moon, on Mars, who knows? But that's what he was talking about. You know, he does have something called Blue Origin or something along those lines,
that's
right?
That's it, Blue
to
Origin.
create tourism in space.
It's major. It's rockets, but...
Are you going?
Yeah.
Are you going to go?
I don't want to go to Philadelphia, let alone the moon. So, no. But I will say that... I just want to say something, Charlie. There's a guy named Bob Bigelow who has a company called Bigelow Aerospace, and he's making inflatable space habitats. I thought Bezos would get the rockets up there and go into Bigelow Aerospace, but both of these gentlemen, along with Virgin Galactic's Sir Richard Branson, and of course Elon Musk, are very interested.
Right? Yeah, everybody seems to be interested in a very esoteric way. I mean, listen, I'll be honest with you, Liz. Most of the stuff that goes on inside that place where CNBC is, I don't know how they cover it being part of the community, but it shows. We're getting a lot of scoops because we're outside. And we're not stuck in there with these. We're basically, you know, they treat us like pariahs here, and guess what? We break stories. As we broke earlier today, that Sinclair is expecting DOJ approval for its purchase of the Tribune stations, making a pretty big media company competing with Fox News and others. We repeated after we reported last week that Comcast would focus on other Fox assets, not the 21st Century Fox assets that are going to Disney. We were first to report that last week. We talked about it when we first got here. As you know, CNBC is playing catch-up on that big time, and so is the rest of the media. And we reported about DOJ and AT&T, that DOJ may essentially seek to appeal the AT&T Time Warner decision by Judge Richard Leone. So we're getting all that stuff because we're not in those boring meetings listening to Jeff Bezos talking about selling Amazon Prime to Martians. Back to you.
You're right on the money there. That's the one speech I would want to hear. I mean, I think that as an investment, you should go long space food sticks.
That's better.
Yeah. Do you ever try those space food sticks back in the 70s?
What are they?
Space food sticks. Come on, I know some of you guys out there used to eat them.
No. Back in the 70s, as close as I got to space was buying aerial bombs from my father's friends in the Bronx and shooting them off in my backyard. But, you know, Liz, I will say this. Jeff Bezos may have had a nice speech, but some of these things are really boring. Like some guy was talking about doing yoga in a park, and I don't know. These guys are... You know, you would think the major media moguls would have something better to talk about. I ran into Les Moonves yesterday. He said he loves our coverage, by the way. But when I asked him about Sherry Redstone, he ran so fast in the opposite direction.
Charlie?
My producer, Lydia Moynihan, she ran into Brian Roberts. He couldn't run away from her fast enough when she started asking about Fox and Disney and everything. Well, so, you know, there you go. But, you know, we try. But, you know, it's never the CEOs that give it to you. You got to pound the pavement. You got to do reporting.
Yep, that's what you do. Charlie, thank you. Thank you for breaking it all. We do appreciate it.